Hello and welcome to Over the Counter, OTC, a feature where I curate current information from the internet on topics relating to health, wellness, and productivity. My aim is to present short clips that you can put to good use, a spoonful of info that will help the medicine go down. Today, we will be looking at a topic that has always been a source of fascination to humans, and that is human memory. What is it? Where is it located? How does it function? And so on. Human memory is an astonishing thing. It's something that we take for granted, but it is essentially something that we cannot survive without. Recently, I came across an article that brings up a very counterintuitive question with regards to what memory is and, more importantly, where memory is found. This article is from a journal called Medical Express. In summary, the article states that learning and memory are generally associated with brains and brain cells alone. But, and this is where they differ, other cells in the body can learn and form memories too. For centuries, it's been taken for given that human memory resides in the brain and in its cells. It's an article of faith that nobody ever seriously questions or has questioned, and is kind of a consequence of the Cartesian model of thinking where everything is linear and handed down from cause to effect. More and more so, we are now realizing that we need to get out of this rather rigid, confining model and think of things in the way the universe works on different terms. Recently, some researchers have begun to question the location of memory, and they've come up with a hypothesis that memory is probably not only a function of the brain cells and the brain cells alone. Their research shows that non-brain cells respond to learning stimuli much the way the brain does. When they submit these cells, and I can't pretend for 1 minute to understand the mechanism by which they did the experiments, they assure us that these learning stimuli activate genes that are similar to memory genes that are activated in the brain as a part of our process of learning, which is an essential aspect of creation of memory. This then brings up some very, very new and unique possibilities for the years to come. For one, we need to rethink learning methods. They have been exclusively focused at intelligence and the cerebrum, but maybe we need to go beyond. Leading thinkers have always postulated that there are at least 8 to 9 kinds of intelligence, a lot of which really is located in the rest of the human body outside of the brain. So learning methods may need to be totally redone. Also brings to the scene some very exciting possibilities for a problem that we're all kind of groping with today, and that is memory-related disorders or dementia. This could now give us new windows into the treatment of dementia. So all these are extremely exciting changes that we need to be aware of. Consciousness is a conundrum. To this date, I don't think anybody even has been able to offer any decent model or explanation of consciousness. And increasingly, there is a tendency now to believe that consciousness is universal. It exists in everything and is not just a function of life in humans. That consciousness is widespread, is what's called all over physical creation. Memory, as we know, is extremely interdependent on consciousness. Without consciousness, there can be no memory, or at least memory of the kind that we commonly think of. What did I have for breakfast? Where did I put the car keys? That kind of stuff. These are all functions of consciousness. And consciousness is a huge, huge conundrum that we still haven't even begun to scratch the surface of. A lot of researchers have shown us that memory is a constantly evolving process. It's not like a photograph, it's like a wiki that's being constantly edited, re edited, and changed. And indeed, we know today that you can form very, very firm memories of things that really never happened at all. Extending beyond the human and biological kingdom, or at least the zoological kingdom, we're now beginning to see plants as again an extraordinarily miraculous system, an ecosystem. And by all means, we know today that plants do have memory. They're not just memory, they have intelligence, they have communication systems, and the entire botanical garden is again a very, very fantastic source of new ideas. Thank you for watching this episode of OTC. If you liked it, please share it with people whom you think may like it, repost it, subscribe to it, and you can find archives and more at my website that's located at https://prescription.com. There's a hyphen between the P and the R. Thank you very much and have a good day.